Disney World is magical, but it's also a masterclass in separating you from your money. After dozens of visits and countless hours studying park operations, I know exactly how their system is designed to work against you. I'm going to show you how to enjoy the magic without falling for the marketing tricks that drain your bank account. In this video, I'll review 16 specific strategies they use, covering everything from smelletizers to free perks. Don't let a dream vacation turn into a financial nightmare. You need to know this before you go. Ready? Let's go. Number 1. The scent that sells. How Disney uses smelletizers. Walk down Main Street, USA, and take a deep breath. That sweet aroma of vanilla and waffle cones isn't just coming from the bakery. Disney pumps out scents from hidden devices called smelletizers that blast specific fragrances toward passing guests. You'll catch warm vanilla near the bakery, smoky burning wood in attractions like Spaceship Earth, and even ocean breezes on rides like Soarin'. A psychologist interviewed about the practice noted that smell is connected directly to the emotional parts of our brain, meaning that those cookie aromas can influence behavior unconsciously. By triggering nostalgia or hunger, Disney subtly nudges you into the candy shop or souvenir stand you were trying to avoid. When you smell caramel apples, you feel compelled to take a bite. My tip? Recognize the manipulation and decide intentionally. Enjoy the smells, they're part of the magic. But plan your snack stops based on your budget instead of your senses. Pack your own treats or pick something up when you genuinely want it rather than when a machine tells your nose to want it. Speaking of subtle psychology, get ready for the next trick. It starts before you even set foot into the park. Number 2, the gift card and voucher strategy, saving while spending. Disney knows that preloading money onto cards or vouchers changes how you view your budget. When something doesn't feel like real money, we spend it more easily. That's why you'll see offers to buy gift cards or dining plans ahead of time. There's an upside here if you're smart. The Disney Food blog points out that you can buy Disney gift cards at stores like Target using a red card and save 5% off face value. Over the course of a trip, that adds up to serious savings. They recommend grabbing gift cards gradually before your vacation and then consolidating multiple cards on Disney's gift card website to track balances. Here's where Disney's psychology kicks in. When you're paying with a piece of plastic that looks like a souvenir, you're less likely to register how much you're spending compared to swiping your normal credit card. Resist that. Treat each purchase as if you were handing over cash. Another tip? Set a daily budget on your consolidated gift card. When you hit that limit, you're done for the day. That way, you can enjoy using Disney's voucher system to your advantage instead of falling prey to it. Number 3. Multi-day ticket magic. How incentivized stays hook you. A Disney tourist blog analysis of a 2026 ticket promotion shows that a 6-day base ticket starts around $94 per day, while a 10-day ticket drops to about $66 per day. The resort's motto is essentially the longer you stay and play, the less you pay per day. Mathematically, that's correct, but psychologically, it encourages you to add days you didn't originally plan on just because the marginal cost seems lower. From Disney's perspective, longer stays mean more dining, merchandise, and hotel spending. From your perspective, you should decide how many park days genuinely enhance your trip rather than chasing a perceived deal. If you don't have the time or energy for a 10-day extravaganza, don't feel compelled to extend simply because the per-day price drops. Another nuance? Watch for promotions like buy 4 days and get 2 days free. Yes, you're getting more days for less, but you're also spending at the parks for 2 more days, which translates to 2 more days of meals and potential impulse buys. To make this work for you, plan your itinerary in advance and decide how many park days you need. If a multi-day ticket promotion fits your schedule, great. If not, remember you can always return on another trip. Disney isn't going anywhere. Number 4, convenience markups. The hidden costs of essentials. We're all tempted to buy convenience. When the Florida skies open up, a poncho might seem like a necessity, and Disney knows it. According to Plan Disney, child ponchos cost around $10 and adult ponchos around $12. An all-ears review agrees, noting that Disney World ponchos average $12 and aren't reusable because they rip easily. You can grab a 10-pack of ponchos at a dollar store before your trip and have spares for everyone. And if you do buy one on property and it tears, cast members will often replace them if not officially part of their policy to keep guests happy. Then there's water. Undercover Tourist's hydration guide lists bottled water to roughly $3.75 and soda around $5 inside the parks. Staying hydrated is important, but those bottles add up. Here's the secret. Any quick-service restaurant will give you a cup of ice water for free, and there are refill stations throughout the parks. Bring a refillable bottle and skip the markups. It's not just ponchos and water. Strollers, sunscreen, phone chargers all cost more inside. The convenience factor is real, but by planning ahead, you avoid paying theme park prices for items you could have bought for a fraction of the cost at home. Now, pause for a second and check your wallet. Is it still safe? We're done with the basics of overpaying for convenience, but the next part is where the real strategy comes in. We're shifting gears from simple markups to dynamic pricing algorithms that change by the minute. Ready to see how Disney monetizes your patience? Let's dive in. Number 5. Lightning Lane Surge Pricing. The cost of skipping lines. Remember when FastPass was free? Those days are gone. The current system uses Lightning Lane Multipass and Single Pass offerings that allow you to skip standby queues for a fee, and prices fluctuate depending on date, park, and demand. Disney labels this surge pricing, a practice borrowed from rideshare apps, and it encourages you to commit early or risk paying more later. Not every ride needs Lightning Lane. Many lines move quickly in the evenings. Use the free Disney Genie itinerary planner inside the app to track wait times and decide which paid passes are worth it. Don't feel pressure to buy a Lightning Lane every day either. You might decide it's worth it for that one attraction you can't miss, and that's okay. But on low crowd days, arriving early for rope drop or staying late can give you similar access without the fee. Number 6. Customizable experiences. The price of once-in-a-lifetime souvenirs. Disney offers experiences so immersive they practically sell themselves. One of the most popular is Savi's workshop in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, where guests build a custom lightsaber. The Disney Food blog notes that the experience at Walt Disney World costs roughly $274.99 plus tax and must be reserved 60 days in advance. Cancellations with less than 24 hours notice or no-shows incur the full charge for a single souvenir, or no souvenir if you're a no-show. The underlying strategy is scarcity plus customization equals high demand. Similar upcharge experiences include Droid Depot, the Build-A-Droid workshop, and even mini golf or dessert parties. Disney limits the number of daily spots, creating exclusivity and driving bookings months in advance. If building a lightsaber is a childhood dream come true, go for it, but plan and budget accordingly. Families sometimes sign up without realizing the price until checkout, then scramble to rearrange their finances. If you want the immersive experience without the cost, browse the merchandise stores afterwards. You can find pre-built lightsabers and droids for less, though they lack the customization of Savi's workshop. Number 7. Collectibles. Why people line up for popcorn buckets. Ever see massive lines at popcorn stands and wonder why? It's not always for the popcorn. Disney periodically releases limited edition popcorn buckets, often themed to seasonal events or holidays. According to Mickey Visit, these buckets are highly sought after, prompting hour-long lines and high resale values on sites like eBay. Each season, there's usually a viral popcorn bucket. Remember the Figment popcorn bucket fiasco? The scarcity drives collectors to purchase multiples, sometimes just to resell. Disney knows fans love exclusive merchandise. By releasing items in small batches, they create urgency. If you're a collector, my advice is to pick the 1 or 2 items you truly love, rather than chasing them all. Watch for announcements on social media to gauge release dates, and if you're not into it, skip the line entirely. There's always plenty of standard popcorn available. Number 8. Exit through the gift shop design. Have you ever noticed that many attractions deposit you right into a themed shop? That's no accident. Disney's flow design routes you directly past merchandise displays while you're still buzzing from the ride. For example, Pirates of the Caribbean leads you into a store full of pirate gear, while Expedition Everest finishes inside a mountain climber shop. This tactic capitalizes on emotional arousal. After an exhilarating experience, you're more inclined to pick up a souvenir to cement the memory. To resist impulse buys, take a beat when you exit. Snap a photo of the item you like and tell yourself you'll come back later if you still want it. More often than not, the excitement fades and you realize you don't need another t-shirt. If you truly love it, it will still be there. Or you can order it online without carrying it around all day. Alright, you've successfully navigated the retail traps, but now we need to talk about how you got here in the first place. Before you even scanned your ticket, Disney presented you with a choice that likely cost you $50. Let's head out to the parking lot and break down the hidden costs of your arrival. Number 9. Parking and transportation. Paying for a closer spot. Driving to the parks? You'll face another decision at the toll plaza. Standard parking versus preferred parking. Undercover Tourist's Parking Guide from 2025 reports that standard parking costs around $30 per day, while preferred parking ranges between $45 and $55, depending on the season. Those rates may be higher now. Disney frames the upgrade as a way to save time walking, which is appealing after a long day. However, preferred parking typically saves only a few minutes of walking, especially if you arrive early when the lots aren't full. If you're staying at a Disney resort, standard parking is included and you can upgrade to preferred by paying the difference. My suggestion? Stick with standard. Use the free trams or walk a little farther. And save that extra $15 to $25 for a Dole Whip or a Mickey bar. If you're traveling with little ones or have mobility concerns, preferred parking might be worth it, but know what you're paying for. On the transportation topic, there's also the option of using rideshare services from off-site hotels or staying on property to utilize Disney buses, monorails, and the Skyliner. While resort stays are often more expensive, they offer convenience that might offset other costs. Evaluate your priorities and do the math rather than assuming the more expensive option is automatically better. Number 10. Early access windows. How on-site guests score hard-to-get experiences. One of the biggest perks of staying at a Disney hotel is the ability to book dining and other experiences before off-site guests. Undercover Tourist notes that everyone can make dining reservations starting 60 days before their visit, but resort guests get an advantage. They can book 60 days in advance of their check-in day and reserve for the entire stay, up to 10 days. This means a family staying on property can reserve a coveted character breakfast on day 7 of their trip before someone staying off-site can even see availability. It's the same story for enchanting extras like tours or dessert parties. Booking windows open earlier for resort guests. To level the playing field, you have 2 options. You can book a single night at a Disney Value Resort at the start of your trip to access the longer reservation window. Some families do a split stay, spending the first night on property purely to grab reservations, then moving off-site. If that's too much hassle, you'll need to be ready at 6 a.m. Eastern Time, exactly 60 days before each dining day to compete with everyone else. Focus on booking the most popular restaurants toward the end of your trip first, when off-site guests haven't yet reached those dates. For Lightning Lane purchases, on-site guests can start pre-planning 7 days before check-in, and the others at 3 days. So, mark your calendar. Number 11. The upselling attitude. Mixing convenience with scarcity. If there's a theme running through these strategies, it's that Disney mixes convenience with scarcity to encourage spending. Limited time snacks, exclusive character meet and greets, and upcharged events like after-hours parties are all designed to feel like can't-miss experiences. By offering 2 tiers of access, free and paid, Disney nudges guests to consider paying extra for the premium tier. The key is knowing which extras truly add value for you. A Disney After Hours event might let you ride Space Mountain with no wait and free ice cream bars all night. For diehard fans, that could be worth every penny. For a family who's already exhausted by 9 p.m., it could be a waste. Here's my rule. Only pay for something if it directly aligns with your vacation goals. When you treat every purchase as intentional rather than automatic, Disney's upselling loses its power. Number 12, memory manipulation. How theming makes you nostalgic. Every section of a Disney park is meticulously themed. The sounds of a steam train, the banjo music in Frontierland, the scent of oranges on Soarin', all evoke nostalgia. When you're emotionally charged, you're more likely to spend. You tell yourself, I want to remember this moment forever. And boom, you're buying a framed photo or personalized ornament. Take the PhotoPass system. Photographers capture your family in front of Cinderella Castle, and you can buy digital downloads or printed packages. Those packages aren't cheap, but because they're tied to a memory, many guests justify the cost. My take? Let Disney snap away. Those pictures show up in the My Disney Experience app almost instantly. Grab the ones you love the most and download them individually. You can usually buy a single photo for less than the all-inclusive Memory Maker package. Or hand your phone to the photographer. They'll happily take the picture for free. Number 13, the hidden costs of free perks. Early theme park entry and extended evening hours are perks reserved for on-site resort guests. They sound like free extras, but they often require you to spend more in other areas. Early entry means waking up extra early, maybe buying a coffee and breakfast inside the parks. Extended hours usually take place after the parks close, encouraging you to purchase extra snacks and souvenirs. While I love a nearly empty Magic Kingdom at night, I've also learned to budget accordingly. Other examples of free perks that have a hidden or indirect costs include the following: Disney Vacation Club or DVC tours. You might be offered free perks such as gift cards or free ice cream to take a low-pressure tour of the DVC properties, but it'll cost you valuable park time and end with a high-pressure sales pitch for a timeshare. Resort campfires and s'mores. Many Disney resorts offer free nightly campfires and movies under the stars for guests staying at their hotels. While the campfire and movie viewing are free, you'll need to purchase a s'mores kit, around $9, if you want to actually roast marshmallows and make the treat. Number 14. Upscale dining and character meets. Overpriced or worth it? Table service dining at Disney is as much an attraction as the rides. Character meals like Cinderella's Royal Table or Topolino's Terrace can run $60 to $80 per adult. They sell out quickly, which is why early reservation windows matter. Disney deliberately places these experiences in prime locations like inside Cinderella Castle to justify high prices. Are they worth it? Sometimes. If having Mickey come to your table is your child's dream, it's priceless. But if you're just looking for good food, there are plenty of less expensive table service options on property or at Disney Springs. Consider splitting a meal. Many dishes are huge, and servers are happy to bring extra plates. Another tip? Schedule a late breakfast at a character restaurant. It can serve as both breakfast and lunch, saving you the cost of one meal. And if you can't snag a reservation at your preferred time, keep checking. Other guests cancel frequently, especially as they approach the 24-hour mark when cancellation fees kick in. You've made it this far, and the best secrets are still ahead. Think you know everything Disney throws at you? Think again. Grab a Dole Whip and settle in, because our last few points reveal the subtle design tricks that guide your feet and your wallet without you even noticing. And we're starting with the clever way Disney gets you to exit. Number 15. Wayfinding and flow, where paths lead your feet and your wallet. Disney's park layouts are engineered to control crowd flow. Notice how the pathways widen and narrow as you move through lands? That's to avoid bottlenecks and to send you towards certain experiences. For example, many paths lead directly to photo spots or snack carts. Signs are placed strategically at eye level to encourage movement in certain directions. It's like being part of a giant, beautifully choreographed dance. The layout also subtly encourages shopping. In Magic Kingdom, the Emporium on Main Street occupies nearly an entire block. When you leave a parade or fireworks show, the store's lights beckon you to pop in. At Epcot, the World Showcase invites you to travel country by country, each with its own set of shops. You might tell yourself you're just looking, but the design is meant to slow you down and let those impulse buys take root. To stay in control, set a window shopping rule. Enjoy walking through the stores and admiring the theming. If something really grabs you, snap a picture and keep moving. At the end of the day, if you still want it, you can return or order it online. Often the act of pausing is enough to break the spell. Number 16. The art of the upcharge. Events that feel essential. Disney offers countless events you can add onto your trip. Dessert parties, fireworks cruises, behind-the-scenes tours, and holiday parties like Mickey's Not-So-Scary Halloween Party. Each is marketed as a can't-miss, limited attendance experience. The dessert parties come with prime fireworks views and unlimited sweets. The Halloween party offers rare characters and trick-or-treating. They're fun, but expensive. The key again is alignment with your priorities. If you want to watch fireworks without staking out a spot 2 hours early, a dessert party may be worth it. Otherwise, you can find decent viewing areas for free. Many guests don't realize you can watch Magic Kingdom fireworks from the TTC or the Polynesian's beach without paying for a ticket. Alright, now it's your turn. What's the sneakiest trick you've spotted at Disney World? Or what's your favorite way to save money while still feeling the magic? Let me know in the comments. I love swapping stories with fellow Disney fans. If you found this video helpful, tap that like button and share it with your Disney-loving friends. And if you're hungry for more insider tips, subscribe and check out the next video on your screen. Your adventure is just beginning.